Hi, I'm Jonathan Parker. My website is jonathanparker.org. Recently, a man emailed me saying that visualization doesn't work because the famous woman that he was visualizing falling in love with him hadn't come into his life. And while I do think he was probably being a bit humorous, he was also bringing up a really important question. Many people who utilize self-help techniques wonder why they aren't working for them. They may think that they're not doing it correctly, or more likely they may think there's something uniquely wrong with them, and that's why it doesn't work. Well, in this video, I'm going to explain the reasons why visualization doesn't work and what you can do about it. The first reason why visualization doesn't work is what I call the other factor. There's two aspects to this limiting reason. One, if your visualization includes other people, what you are visualizing may not be what they're visualizing. And this is undoubtedly the case that I just mentioned, in which a person is visualizing a celebrity falling in love with him. That celebrity is undoubtedly visualizing other people, and you cannot override the free will of another. Of course, in some cases, it is possible to achieve a visualized result with another person or a group, but only if the visualization is accompanied with appropriate action. This is the second aspect of the other factor. In other words, just visualizing an outcome without following up with doing what's necessary to make it happen is basically just daydreaming. Daydreaming is not following the laws of creation. The second reason a visualization might not work is timing. Depending on what is being visualized, sometimes the timing is a critical ingredient. It may be that considerable time is required for all of the circumstances to align to make the desired outcome a reality. Now, if you succumb to impatience, you could end up neutralizing the creative energies that you applied in your visualizations. By nature, we seem to want instant gratification, and we want a result now. But the reality is that most great things require time to manifest. Number 3. The third reason a visualization might not work is the stars are not aligned. What you think you want at one time may not be the best outcome for you at that time. As time passes, you may come to recognize that if you had gotten what you thought you wanted, when you thought you wanted it, you wouldn't have the wonderful thing that came along a whole lot later. So to ensure that you don't manifest something that you think you want, that blocks you from receiving what is actually better for you, you need to be surrendered to the outcome. The important thing to do in a visualization is, after doing it, you release your emotional attachment to the outcome in order to allow the best circumstances to align and manifest at the best time. Number 4. The fourth reason a visualization might not work is incorrect visualization techniques. Visualization is a lot more than daydreaming or fantasizing. Successful visualization requires several components. 1. You must be relaxed and free of distractions while you're visualizing. You must have your eyes closed for maximum effectiveness. 3. You must hold a clear, focused image of the results you want. 4. You must empower the visualization with positive emotions. And 5. You must let go of demanding and insisting the visualization manifest. In other words, after doing the steps I just mentioned, you relax any anxiety or concern about the outcome. This releases any resistance around the energies of creation. The fifth reason a visualization might not work is the visualization might not be realistic. For instance, you could visualize yourself becoming the CEO of General Motors, but if you don't have the background or the training, it wouldn't be realistic. It would be better to break that down into bite-sized goals. For instance, educating yourself about that industry and involving yourself with it at a realistic level, and then pursuing further steps to develop management knowledge and skills. Each step of the way, you can visualize the next step, and therefore move progressively through the creation of the intermediate goals that lead you to your ultimate goal. Number 6, the 6th reason a visualization might not work is lack of belief. One of the biggest obstacles to a person's success is self-doubt. A small seed of doubt can sabotage a mountain of effort. In other words, you may be spending a whole lot of time visualizing many wonderful things happening in your life, but you secretly don't deeply believe you'll ever have any of them. Self-belief, feeling deserving, and moving forward confidently are essential ingredients for successful visualizations. You need to honestly assess your belief levels to achieve what you are visualizing. And if your beliefs are less than 100%, you need to clear the doubts and the limitations until your belief level is unwavering. You see, the level of your beliefs defines the level of your success. The 7th reason a visualization might not work is visualization is not magic. Some people have the idea that if they spend sufficient time visualizing something, it will magically appear. I remember one person who called me telling me that he'd been watching the movie The Secret more than 50 times and he couldn't figure out why it wasn't working. So I asked him, well, what are you doing to increase your income? And he said, well, the only thing I've been doing is watching the movie over and over and over again. And I told him he needed to apply what he learned to taking action. And his story is not unique. I've encountered quite a few people who are new to the idea of visualization, and they think that there's something unseen and magical about this that causes things to spontaneously happen just because they created a visualization in their mind. Visualization is a way to focus your intentions, but they must lead to following through with the actions necessary to manifest it. You'll find a whole lot more details on visualization in several free articles on my website, jonathanparker.org, and many audio programs to help you have successful visualizations.